Welcome back, everyone, to Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich New England. And this time we're going to try to defeat the PSA as much as possible. Now, thanks to my computer being retarded, this is going to be a shorter video because, you know, I was recording, but it was just fucking exploding. Like, the game was just running incredibly slow. Now it seems to be stabilized a little bit. Ah, man. I need to do some hard drive something, because it's not gonna work. Anyway, so we've managed to surround, well, literally we, in that it was the AI, the glorious AI, took Las Vegas and managed to surround a bunch of PSA and Brazilian divisions. Now, why is Las Vegas a VP? I have no idea. As far as I know, like, it wasn't really an important, like, place until the 1970s or something. Anyway, here we go with the autosave. And so we've managed to, now that I can show you, fucking finally, it took like a million years to autosave. We have managed to sort of carve up a path through whatever this is, Idaho. And we're now heading into Nevada to try to outflank the PSA front in California. So yeah, we're gonna try to get to Sacramento from the mountains instead of from the plains. While our allies, our glorious allies, are coming up from Mexico and are taking Los Angeles, and they're moving up with their Indian and Greek, fucking random ass Indian and Greek units in California. And we're gonna try to hold this sort of position on the western bank of whatever this river is. Yo, what in the world is this river? Oh no. Yeah, what the fuck? So it seems to be coming up from Canada and goes all the way down to here. And then what? That's not how rivers work! You're supposed to go into the sea at some point, right? Okay. I guess it's, oh right, there's a little thing over here and then it goes all the way over here. I guess it's the Oregon River. I think the Oregon's supposed to be a river, and this state is called Oregon, and it's, you know, going in there, so I'm guessing that that's the Oregon River. Anyway, yeah, I just hope that I will be fast enough to actually finish off the PSA in this episode. All right, so the PSA is 64% towards capitulation, and once they're done, it is only the American Union state that's left. Now, after that, I'm not sure how much longer we have to wait until, like, the Kaiserreich China rework is gonna come out, because this series is meant for that. Oh, and by the way, the PSA have launched, like, a weird uprising near Detroit, but they're getting swamped by Canada. And yeah, I'm not sure how much time we have before the glorious little thing. So yeah. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to continue this playthrough, is what I'm saying, and I myself kind of want to maybe try to continue, just to try to help out our alliance against the syndicalists, because we did really get saved by our alliance in this game. Well, saved. The game was made a whole lot easier by the fact we have this fucking massive alliance at our back. So it would be kind of appropriate to do something about the whole syndicalist menace, considering it's supposed to be also a big, you know, part of what our country wants to do, you know, kill the Sindies or whatever. And so far we have achieved this objective in America, but, you know, nowhere else, so yeah. All right. Look at that, we're moving in. Okay. And yeah, now we're starting to really get those divisions out, which is pretty good. We're actually out of manpower. Are we actually, though? So we have mobilized 1.60%. No, we should be mobilizing more, but it's actually saying that we're not mobilizing, which is a bit dumb, to be honest. So whenever we have some political power, we are gonna go for the extensive conscription. Speaking of political power, the Irish question. What is the description on this? Governor Curley aroused great passions in Boston and other Irish immigrant communities of New England. They are brainless canaille. I know what the word means because it's pretty similar to a word in Italian, and I'm guessing it's French from the spelling. Canaille, you know, the filth, essentially. The, like, knaves, I guess, would be the most, like, appropriate translation. The Irish Republic committed an international crime against that friendly power and motherland whose continued friendship means more to civilization than anything else. They and the Reds tore England apart at the seams. They must be dealt with once and for all. Fucking hilarious. So basically, the Irish are Sindhis, even though they're friends of the Germans. Yeah, the Irish. The Irish. Yeah, they haven't done any Irish American things. And yeah, I don't know how to speak Irish, so no. Or how to speak with an Irish accent, so yeah, I'm just doing a retarded accent. Yes, it is, I guess, racist? Well, prejudiced. Anyway, Sacramento, let's see how much this affords us. Canadian forces, oh, I'm not gonna read that. Fucking hell. That did nothing. Still 71% towards capitulation. But, yeah, this is way too wide a front. I am guessing that if they have no one in Sacramento, they have no one in San Francisco, and probably no one in Fresno, so we can completely encircle most of their army here. This is a good song, by the way. Like, really, really good. I enjoy listening to it. And, so yeah, basically now we're gonna try to snipe as many VPs as possible, basically. Ooh, Seattle's the next. It's 10 VPs. We're gonna likely need to take that. That's gonna take a while now, is it? All right, let's help our allies break through the first Southern California militia. It's a long way from Southern California. Patrolling the Oregon almost makes you wish for a nuclear summer. Huh. Alright, yeah, obviously the PSA have managed to get some units in there, but it's only a garrison unit. Yo, don't we have like a navy? Well, we don't have a navy, but do our allies have a navy? Enemy supremacy 9,000. Okay, okay, okay. Never mind. Looks like the PSA actually have a navy. Ooh, right, we have spies, and we only have a little time to actually do things. Oh yeah, we need to sabotage. Can we sabotage like recruitment or something? There we are. I thought I saw it. That sounds like a really good idea because they went service by requirement, is that? Yeah, that's service by requirement. So that they're about to get a whole bunch of manpower, and we don't want them to have manpower to refill their stupid divisions. Awesome. We're just gonna get a bunch of territory now from the Canadians. And And we somehow cannot break through the Washington State Guard. Oh, should probably attack this guy. Can't. Rip. Now we have our allies here, so we can push from on other side. And there's a pretty savage battle ongoing for this stupid stretch of land. Enemy reinforcements, open fire. I am a total dick scum, by the way. How about we infiltrate the commune? The Irish question. I know that that's probably more Scottish than Irish, but whatever. The Celt has long, I just love that, has long been a thorn in the side of New England. He and his Catholic brethren from French Canada are alien impositions, which disrupt the Anglo-Saxon purity of our great country. And now they risk political destabilization. We should encourage them to return to the eyrie from whence they came with a swift boot and a muzzle. Or at least New York. Oh, Jesus. Like how New York is just held up as an example of like total incivility and barbarity. But it is also true that the people who belong to the Teutonic and Celtic races are capable of assimilation to our English type and of becoming valuable acquisitions to the population. Many of the staunchest enemies of syndicalism in New England are of Irish extraction. Even if they are bootleggers and scoundrels, we could use men like Kennedy and Coughlin to give the Irish a righteous purpose, defeating the treacherous Red Menace. Back to the Isle with you, foreign alien deportation. Or arise, Christian front. Regain the Christian front. See, both of these things are memes. See, I'm afraid that this is gonna make us lose fucking JFK, so I'm just gonna do the Christian front with JFK. Oh god, we actually get a Christian front of Boston, which is a militia with artillery, and the Christian front of Providence. Well, we're gonna turn them over to Providence Guards because we might as well. Basically the same division, with just a little bit extra. The Christian front. Love it. Should we do the providential education? Maybe. We can get ourselves some extensive conscription as well. So we're about to get some extra manpower, both from the Christian front and from that. I mean, if we were to continue this game a long time, we'd get a navy at some point, but that's unlikely to happen, you know, in a reasonable time frame. But that's fine. Operation successful, excellent. All right, we need 100 to unlock level 3. So then we have war propaganda, research aid. Or, well, I need to spend some money for that. Okay, and suppress resistance. Interesting. I really do want to try out infiltration, though. At some point in the future, so yeah. All right. 23 hours for the big red one to get in and close the encirclement. They are not trying to save their brethren. And there we go. We get the Ram, which is the first medium tank. We can even like go for the Grizzly right away, which is, of course, these are all like Canadian. No, not light tank 2. Medium tank 1. Oh, pretty good. We finally get tanks. Even though it's gonna take a while for them to actually, like, you know, build in enough quantities. All right, what you got in there? Oh, looks like I'm encircled. You're a militia though, so shouldn't be all that difficult to actually defeat. Yeah, San Francisco's 20 VP, so we really need to take it to finish off the PSA. And I'd really love for Seattle to fall, but it's gonna take a long, long time to actually get in there. And I love how, like, more people are just sending help to the PSA. It's gonna make it a little bit harder, which is good. Fall of Algiers? Oh. Yeah, that's what happens when fucking nationalist France sends all of their divisions to America, most likely. Ah, well. Yeah, see, they did have, like, units protecting Algiers at some point, but they decided, I guess, to send them off somewhere. Which, probably wasn't the best decision. Like, what other front are, like, the Entente fighting in? So they're fighting in America, they're fighting in Africa, or whatever they can meet with, the Red Threat or whatever, but nowhere else, really. These guys and, you know, the Sicilians and the Austrian Empire actually even fighting at all? Let's check out the Sardinian-Austrian War. Oh, well, he somehow took 2,000 losses. I'm guessing, like, their fleet is doing things. Yeah, that's a big fleet. What the fuck? 100 ships for the Kingdom of Sicily? That's pretty insane, actually. How many ships does Sardinia have? 2. Well, I mean, that's more like it. 100 fucking ships for the Kingdom of Sicily. That's pretty nasty. All right. Truck into San Francisco, I see, for the Canadians. All right. Looks like our troops are slowly but surely managing to advance, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to, within the reasonable confines of the time I have, actually finish off the PSA, which is a big oof, as the kids these days say. Come on. Oh, these guys are sort of smart. Oh, but we can outflank them too. How much longer until you get there? 2 hours. Okay. See, like, you encircled this guy, right? But I'm gonna encircle you. Because I am big brain. I am really big brain. You aren't breaking through. You haven't broken through, but you're... No. Do not do that. All right, then we send those guys up north. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting some manpower as well. Oh, shit. No, not you, fuck. I didn't want to do that. Oh man, I hate myself. I misclicked. See, I told the division here to stop doing whatever they were doing, and instead I told these guys to stop. And now this is an issue. Alright, the Christian front is probably pretty ready. to make their move. Gonna get this guy over to a new commander so that they can hold on a little bit longer. Shit. I think we might lose that unit. When they get to 10, I need to pop Last Stand. Which, to be fair, I can do for, you know, for a while, because using only one division, I can pop it like several times. So maybe our allies are gonna be fast enough to actually get in there and, you know, stop these Californian pigs. These are Hollywood degenerates, I believe that is the term. Obviously the problem over here is fighting in the mountains. Oh, and they took back Sacramento, of course. So I'm gonna actually bring up the Division of Mountaineers. God damn it, Resistance Command. Oh, how close are you to losing your Last Stand? 4 days. So we need to wait on that front. Alright. Let's see if we can get an encirclement on these guys over here. I think it is quite doable. Because there's no one here. I know that because these guys here. And that's gonna both relieve this division, the Big Red One, and encircle all the Californian divisions in the area. And this division is almost out of organization. This division is almost out of organization. That would only leave that one to defeat to close the pocket. All right. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's get our boys into that battle as well and try to break through towards Seattle. And do we need Last Stand again? Maybe we need that because these guys are approaching. Shit, 1 day and 12 hours. 16 hours, good. We're gonna pop the Last Stand again. And there we are. They are encircled. Excellent. So now the Big Red One can get the reinforcements. And these two divisions are gonna try to advance towards San Francisco, even though it's gonna take a while, I feel like. Okay, Mountaineers almost ready to actually advance. And now these guys can have their revenge on their captors. How good the first Oregon Resistance is going to die. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of that pocket. And I guess the end of the PSA is gonna have to be left to the next episode because I am running out of time right now. All right, pop force attack so that the Mountaineers can break through, you know, the defenses to Seattle. Maybe that would have helped in this battle. Yo, have we captured an airfield? I am a dumb. No, wait, that's a PSA airfield still. Let's see if we can capture it for ourselves. Oh, we have an airfield up here though. Yes, yes, calm down. So we can bomb the northwest. Good. Ooh, we have planes. And a lot of them. Good. Very good. So, this is how we leave off this episode. We have made some very great gains, but definitely not enough. So hopefully next time we are gonna be in a much better position to finish off the last remainders of the PSA and get back most of rightful America. Only the pathetic clowns of Huey Long remain to be crushed. Although that's also going to take a while because they seem to have a lot of divisions, and they're going to be piling on the divisions very, very soon because, you know, they're at peace, and that's what happens when the AI goes at peace. But anyway, we're starting to get our own arms industry up and running seriously, and so it should be no issue dealing with them in the long term. So yeah, hope you're going to enjoy that. Have a good one. See you soon.